Hello and welcome to another Doctor's Assistant 1 video. Today I'm doing another action figure collection update video. I can't remember the last time I did one of these, so hopefully it's been quite a while, so I've actually added some stuff. But yeah, to the collection, I'll move things around and whatnot, but I know this sounds a bit odd, but I'll be honest, where this top shelf is, I'm really happy with it, where it is now in the collection, as it were, or what's in said collection / top shelf. It's either the 2nd or 3rd of October 2023. I'm really happy with this shelf, because, yeah, I think there's only maybe one or two things I'd add, but then I'd have to take things away because this is like the continuous rotating shelf, whereas generally speaking the other three don't ever really change too drastically, although saying that, one of them has actually kind of drastically changed, because I had to add a TARDIS to one of them, which then meant I had to get rid of some other bits and pieces. But anyway, I'm rambling. The only two things I'd like to add maybe one day is maybe try and squeeze in maybe another one or two Mario Hot Wheels sort of character, because I actually kind of really like these for what they are. They're kind of cool. It's just a shame because the Nintendo-based collectibles / toys, they're quite expensive, which is a bit annoying. But you've got Peach and you've got Yoshi, you've got Squirtle and Oddish there, so that's like some Nintendo dudes. And then you move on to the rest of the Nintendo dudes, which is Yoshi, just sort of not in the cart this time, Luigi and Mario, who I got from Keighley Comic Con for £1, Cat Mario from B&M. The more recent addition to the collection is this Mario from Toyland in Scarborough, from Scarborough. Then you've got a Luigi, who is obviously from the B&M, as well as one of the mushrooms there. An Inkling Girl, who I think, if I'm correct in saying, I got from Forbidden Planet Leeds. Wally, of all things, one just random Disney character. You've got Rick and Morty at the back there, behind Wally, weird, I know. And then you've got Marvel Select, of all things, Deadpool, really cool, with a really cool sort of backdrop of like a destroyed sort of building, sort of debris. Awesome. You've got Black Series Chewie, and then the rest predominantly are Black Series figures. So like you've got Black Series, as I say, Chewie, really big boy, very topical character, Thrawn, Grand Admiral Thrawn, here. You've then got Cassian Andor, of all things, from the Andor show, who I got from Canada, Toys R Us in Canada. Black Series Stormtrooper, still arguably one of my top tier action figures. I adore this figure, don't know why, but just do. Aurra Sing, who is one of the few prequel characters I've got in the collection. Black Series Bo-Katan, Cad Bane and Fennec Shand. And I have just realised as well, generally speaking, most of the characters that I have on display for the Star Wars shelf, generally this top one, are all bounty hunters, weirdly enough. I barely have any Jedi, although that is a nice segue into saying I've got Ezra Bridger, a young Ezra Bridger from Star Wars Rebels, in the collection. I've got the Armourer, Mando in his Beskar armour, Imperial Hover Tank Driver, Mando in his not so very Beskar armour, and a Thanos from the Marvel Legends line. So yeah, that's all of the. Oh, and a Gonk Droid from the Star Wars Vintage collection, which is the only vintage Star Wars Vintage figure I've got in the collection that I'm aware of anyway, and a small little Grogu and 2 helmets of Bo-Katan and Fennec Shand behind Yoshi and at the side of a Gonk Droid. Moving on to the Doctor Who shelf. This one, I think the only thing that I've added is the Screaming holographic Weeping Angel, I think, and then the not so Screaming one was already there. You've got the Power of the Doctor Jodie, as well as the not so Power of the Doctor Jodie and the anti sort of Doctor attire from the Division sort of storyline, also plot. Yaz, Graham, Ryan, Reconnaissance Dalek, Jadoon from the Jodie one, Jadoon from the Tennant one, but kind of cool army builder. Sadman, Vashnarada, 2 holographic dudes, as I just said earlier. 14th Doctor in the sort of regeneration-y pose thing. Scovox Blitzer from the 3.75 inch figure range, because I think it's one of the better ones from the range, and I kind of just wanted to display it because it's cool, and I like saying Scovox Blitzer, not gonna lie. K9, because I always wanted Jodie to be with K9, but that never happened, unfortunately. Time Lord figure, brilliant figure. Wish we'd had more Time Lord figures in the range. Maybe that will happen one day. 10th Doctor figure from the dreaded, controversial David Tennant / 10th Doctor 3-pack. Sycorax, Slitheen, TARDIS, another TARDIS over there, which is Jodie's. This one's Eccleston Tennant one. War Doctor, another Squid Dalek on top of the moment. 10th Planet, not 10th Planet, Earthshock even. Sort of Sideman, because I just adore that design, and I only have one of them in the collection, so I just thought, fuck it, display him, please, and thank you. Dark Eyes, 8th Doctor, with the satchel bag. 8th Doctor from the same pack, but from the TV movie. Syl, because he's a scary, slimy bastard, and again, brilliant figure to display. Ace with the bazooka. 7th Doctor, brown jacket one, obviously, and the Ultimate Adventure 6th Doctor, which is the newest addition to this shelf, and the battered up TARDIS, which again, I still, as I always say probably in these videos, want to one day make into a custom of a John Hurt War Doctor TARDIS. Although the funny thing is, that one's battered and yet the lights and sounds work on that one. That's my original one that I had from back when I was a kid, because I got that one from a charity shop for like £2, and then that one is the original one from my childhood, and yet it's in better condition, but the batteries and sounds and stuff don't work, so typical, isn't it? The TARDIS from the Ultimate Adventure, I didn't have it, I didn't know where else to put it, so I just put it here. Hence the reason why the moment and the curator of, sort of being banished to the toy box, as it were, which in itself is kind of a cool Doctor Who title, I suppose. The 11th Doctor from Time of the Doctor, but the sort of standard carded one, not the one with all the extra gubbins and all bits and pieces, unfortunately. You've also got the Master, the burnt crispy Master from Keeper of Traken, as well as his TARDIS, as well as the gaunt-looking Tom from the latter end of his run. Romana 2 in Horns of Nimon version instead of the pink one, because she kept just falling over all the time. A destroyed, more damaged looking version of K9, because I like to think that the Master has done something evil to him, clearly. That's why he's all rusty. You've got the 2 Destiny Daleks, which is like awesome. I love them as action figures / toys, because they're sort of beaten up and rusty and naff. You've got 2 Vok robots. You've got Tom from Shada there, and then the one from City of Death, I think. And then you've got, weirdly, the Shada box, when it should be really the other way around. Romana 1 from Pirate Planet, or some Keys of Time episode. Another Vok robot. Mummy. Burnt Crispy Master from Deadly Assassin. Zygon. Pyramids of Mars Tom. Unit Soldier with the mustache, Revenge Cyberman, Genesis Dalek, the Brigadier, Benton, Tom with the the Scottish hat and tartan scarf, K1 robot looking amazing over there, Harry Sullivan is an imbecile, Star, Genesis of the Daleks. I would use that file, Doctor. Davros, Season 12, Tom, which is weird because really the Genesis Tom should be on this side, closer to Davros and the actual Dalek, and then him there. TARDIS, Sarah from Genesis on the back. Right down at the bottom shelf, the last one, you've got Ice Warrior. Sea Devil from, Silurian even, from the Warriors of the Deep, because I didn't know where else to put him, and I wanted to display one of them, and I don't have enough figures from the Peter Davison era to warrant it actually being able to have a Peter Davison specific shelf. Sea Devil, Planet of the Daleks, I think. Dalek, with the casing that lifts up. A Supreme from Day of the Daleks. Richard Hurndall snuck his way into the little corner there. The Brigadier, again, with the controversial, inaccurate gun. The Master, and you will obey me. With like a Dalek eye stalk, because he like rips it off or something and kicks the shit out of a Dalek in my mind. An Axon. Sarah from Peladon, Monster of Peladon, Curse of Peladon, whatever it's called. Hashtag fake fan. Pertwee, a Gelgard, Hartnell, the original, you might say. Yes. The second Doctor, Omega. Another unit soldier, Benton, even. The Abominable Snowmen, character options exclusive, TARDIS, and second Doctor. The TARDIS from An Unearthly Child from An Adventure in Space and Time, and David Bradley. So I've got all three of the first Doctor versions, Hartnell, David Bradley, Hartnell, Hurndall and David Bradley all on this shelf, even though they're all from different eras. I wanted them all on the same shelf, just because I'm insane. Tomb of the Cybermen, two of them, even. Invasion Cybermen, the 10th Planet Cybermen, another First Doctor, two guys from the Keys of Marinus, the Vord, two Sensorites from, the Sensorites, I guess. The original, you might say, TARDIS and First Doctor, TARDIS black and white one, and then Ian Chesterton. And I think that's everyone, or all three of the shelves. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please do comment, rate, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Bye bye!